Failure. It's a word that carries weight, a word that most people run from, a word that makes people second-guess their dreams, their goals, and sometimes even their worth. But what if I told you failure is not the enemy? What if I told you that failure is actually your greatest teacher? What if I told you that failure is the one thing standing between you and the life you dream of? Most people are terrified of failing. They avoid it at all costs. They play it safe. They don't take risks. And what happens? They stay exactly where they are. They never step out of their comfort zone. They never grow. They never achieve what they're truly capable of. Because they don't realize that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Failure builds the foundation for success. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from learning from failure. Every mistake, every rejection, every setback, they are stepping stones. Every time you fail, you gain knowledge, you gain experience, you gain resilience. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he built. Elon Musk has had multiple companies nearly collapse before turning them into giants. These are not stories of defeat. These are stories of people who used their failures as fuel. They didn't let failure stop them. They let failure sharpen them. And that's what you have to do. Because if you think success comes easy, you're mistaken. Failure separates the quitters from the champions. Let me ask you this. When life knocks you down, do you stay down or do you get back up? Because the difference between winners and losers isn't talent. It isn't intelligence. It's the ability to push through failure. Most people hit their first failure and give up. They take it as a sign that they weren't meant to succeed. They take it personally. But failure isn't personal. It's universal. Everybody fails. Everybody struggles. Everybody doubts themselves at some point. But not everybody keeps going. And that's what separates those who succeed from those who don't. The ones who make it are the ones who get back up. The ones who succeed are the ones who keep fighting, no matter how many times they fall. So the question isn't, will I fail? Because the answer is yes, you will fail. You will fall short. You will have days where nothing goes right. The real question is, will I get back up? Failure is a test. How bad do you want it? The universe will test you. It will push you. It will see how badly you really want what you say you want. Because if your dreams were easy, everyone would have them. But the reason most people don't get what they want is because they quit when things get tough. They quit too early. They quit after one rejection. They quit after one mistake. They quit when things don't go as planned. But if you can keep going when everything is telling you to stop, that's when you win. The grind is tough. The journey is long. The obstacles are real. But so is your strength. So is your determination. So is your power to push through. Every great success story begins with failure. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity. Oprah was fired from her first TV job. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Do you see the pattern? Success is never instant. It is built on repeated failures, lessons learned, and an unbreakable will to keep going. These people didn't let failure define them. They let failure prepare them. So what's stopping you? Why are you letting one bad day, one rejection, one failed attempt hold you back? If you quit now, you'll never know how close you were to breaking through. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning. Think about the last time you failed at something. Did you let it break you, or did you learn from it? Because every failure contains a lesson. Every failure contains an opportunity. The problem is, most people don't take the time to find it. They focus on the pain instead of the lesson. But if you shift your mindset, if you start seeing failure as a stepping stone instead of a roadblock, then failure becomes your greatest advantage. The world belongs to those who are willing to fail, learn, and keep going. So let me tell you right now, fail big, fail often, fail forward. Because the only real failure is giving up. The only way to fail is to stop trying. When people look back on their lives, they don't regret the things they tried and failed at. They regret the things they never tried at all. They regret the opportunities they didn't take, the dreams they didn't chase, the moments they let fear and doubt win. Don't let that be you, because you are capable of more than you think. You are stronger than you believe. You have the ability to push through. You have the resilience to keep going, but only if you make choice.